A scary and deadly winter storm affected travel across the country this holiday weekend. Correspondent Charles Watson checks the latest developments from Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport tonight. Even Charles, good evening. Bridget, is sure to be a frustrating day for air travelers and thousands of other people in this terminal. At airports across the country as they try to return home from their vacation destinations, so here at Atlanta Airlines they quickly had their hands full as the karate check-in counters and security checkpoints of long lines were probably just the beginning. Lines across the U.S. so far on increasingly unpleasant days today. Flights were cancelled at Srinagar Airport. More than 3,700 flights have been cancelled, and a large portion because of a dangerous winter storm. But disruptions to her family's precious left field slack on their first trip to the state. She says that they had flown from South Africa 2 days ago and are expected to finish 2 days earlier. One of the big worries in Orlando was where we were going to sleep and what we were going to eat. Read more. International flights cancelled today. American Airlines because everything was closed when we got here, and I'll have to go to bed hungry while Western New York digs. Several feet of snow fell as the region weathered one of the worst storms and one of the worst in its history. International flights, at least 27 people were killed when they were trapped in their homes by the snow, with banks in conditions so bad that Buffalo Airport will remain closed until Wednesday. Now that it will likely take days for airlines to recover from all the disruption. Main Time is expecting heavy traffic on the roads on Tuesday and Wednesday as people return home from their holiday trips. Flights were cancelled at Srinagar Airport today. Evening trips forward and in reverse to Srinagar Air Terminal in Jammu and Kashmir will be suspended for 3 days consistently for an extensive time frame to do building up and manage the runway. Specialists of Air Terminal Force of India communicated here on Friday. This is critical to support the runway for the action of flight and besides to control the mileage, boss. Air Terminal Force of India, AAI, Srinagar Air Terminal, Kuldeep Singh said. He said the work is pushed toward all Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays in the extended lengths of February and walk. The runway will be open and the flights will be worked from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., he said. Singh said the affected flights booked to work after 5 p.m. on the latest 3 days of the week have been prepping to reliably work before 5 p.m. The information has proactively been given to all affected voyages by the singular transporters. Voyages of the affected flights are referenced to confirm the rethought departure times, expecting they have booked their outings during this period, the boss said. Delayed today at DFW Airport. We're here in DFW keeping a close eye on the arrivals departures board right now. We're not much different than the rest of the country, and let's take a look. Why is this the same storm that caused our temperature to drop so quickly that it caused much worse problems for the rest of the country? I realized about 30 minutes ago. International flights, I got out when I got here, and there are some snow flurries here at DFW Airport now, I would say causing a lot of delays. As I mentioned, we're not seeing a lot of cancellations, but we were spying on the runway while they're still decorating the planes. We have a live image that shows you that they're doing that with the line of planes here at DFW because it depends on where they go. They want to be very careful if there are snowstorms. Swiss Air flights were cancelled today. Swiss Air flights were cancelled today. 120 or more 400 flights were cancelled on Saturday, and now the airline is just trying to play catch up with what happened to things. Take a look at this video. Trying to go to another city where the owners might be like, I don't care, and Drew is that he's a beach somewhere in Florida, but maybe without any of this stuff right here in 45 cancellations right now. We guess. Not that the number of going to this location is not talking to people who are scared today is a good mix of people who are just traveling. And this is the first time they've had a problem here. They have a smile on their face and they're good to go and wear them wherever they are. They're going on their honeymoon in Denver. Now we're going to Salt Lake City. Are you kicking yourself right now until I don't have to be home for all the hustle and bustle they had to shop for except for Jason Gran? What do you think about it? That a lot of people are trying to get to that final destination. As you remember, half an hour ago we talked to the guy who's trying to